You got Blue?
And
You gonna go snuggle on the couch?
I'm a Sharky.
Sharky. Alright, what are you gonna watch today?
Biffy.
Miffy. Is that where you get your accent from? This little guy is trying to crawl. Is that what you're doing, honey? Are you trying to? Oh, you spit up. Go ahead. Go ahead. Look at that hair. This hair, you guys, I gave him a bath yesterday and it won't like go down. Like no matter what I do, it just keeps popping back up. You little fuzz head. Is that what Daddy calls you, little fuzz head? Good morning, guys. Oh my gosh, worst lighting ever. Let me open this window. Please excuse the lashes. I literally have 5 total, but I do have an appointment on Tuesday. So like 2 more days. By then I literally won't have any. I'm gonna need like an entire new set. But I don't feel like putting on false lashes. I just don't. And I'm trying to get the really, I wanna pull these off just so that I don't have like any extensions on at all, but they're like really glued on pretty well. So I need to get like, I should probably just get makeup remover and take them off because I look so bizarre right now. Just woke up. It is a little past 9. You guys, my back, I don't know what I did, but the other day I must have hurt my back when I was working out. I must have done something wrong, but I like strained it and it's like the top half, like in the middle, kind of where my spine is. You have no idea. Like Friday night, I could barely move. I was on the couch. It was so excruciating. I took some Tylenol and it felt better. And then Saturday, it felt a lot better, but still hurt a little bit. And this morning, it's hurting again. So I hope like I didn't do any like permanent damage. Hopefully it'll go away. And it was just like, I don't know, some kind of like muscle thing, but it hurts. What's wrong? Okay. I need some coffee now. I'll give you guys a little sleep update with Quentin. He has been, his naps have been amazing. He takes 2 to 3 really nice naps a day, depending on like when he wakes up in the morning. Sometimes he wakes up a little later and then he only has like 2 naps and then goes to bed earlier. Sometimes he wakes up a little earlier and then he has 3 naps and goes to bed a little later. It just depends on the day, but his naps have been great. Like I will put him down in the pack and play and he will go pretty much right down and take like an hour-and-a-half nap. The 3rd nap of the day is usually shorter, like 30 to 45 minutes. Like it's supposed to be like the cat nap. But anyways, he's been napping so well. So also putting him to bed at night has been so much better. It used to take me hours to get him to go to sleep. And now he pretty much goes right down. Sometimes he'll fuss a little bit and then fall asleep. But I don't nurse him to sleep anymore. He can self-soothe. The only thing is I still feed him a few times during the night because he does wake up like maybe 2 to 3 times during the night. And when he sleeps next to me, you guys, like he doesn't have his own room yet, so he sleeps in the pack and play literally right next to our bed. So when he wakes up like and is like crying, it's hard to just like let him cry for a little bit to try and self-soothe himself back to sleep, since we're both, like Alex and I are both sleeping right there. If he was in a different room, I feel like it'd be a lot easier, but he's like literally right next to us, and like if he's like really crying, I can't. So I usually will just feed him for like a few minutes and just place him back down in the pack and play and hook back down to sleep. But I do really need to like stop that because it's hard for me to get like a full night's sleep, obviously, with him waking up a few times a night, and he doesn't need to, like he doesn't need the milk. He's like almost 7 months old, so he doesn't need night feedings, but he's just so used to it, I guess. So that's the next thing we have to tackle, but at least I have the naps down and him going to bed. I have that down too. So it's just been like literally so much easier, and it's just been so nice having him do that. And a lot of you guys have been asking me to like make a video on like how I sleep trained, and honestly, it's the app. It's that app I told you guys about. Actually, I don't even know if I've mentioned it on here before. I don't know if I've mentioned it on YouTube, but I did on Instagram. It is called Huckleberry, and one of you guys, one of my followers on Instagram actually recommended it, and I downloaded it, it's like a dream, you guys. You have to download it. It's a free app. They have an upgraded version actually where they will send you a personalized sleep plan. Like you fill out an entire questionnaire on your baby and what's been going on, and sleep experts from the app will look it over and write you up your own personalized sleep plan for you to follow to sleep train your baby, which I think is amazing. So they did that for me, which helped a lot, like all their like little tips they told me and like what times I should be doing. But all in all, the app, and this isn't sponsored either, you guys. Like I wish it was sponsored, but it's not. I really just wanted to let you guys know about this app because I know a lot of you guys are dealing with babies who aren't sleeping. So anyway, yeah, the app is completely free and it's like a godsend. It is the coolest thing ever. I wish they had it around when Cam was a baby, and I don't think they did. But anyway, you put in like what time your baby goes to sleep and what time they wake up, and then they tell you literally what time to put them down for their naps and like their sweet spots. So if Quentin wakes up at like 8, they usually will say, okay, put him down around 10. And then you time it in the app. And then when he wakes up, I will stop the timer so they know exactly how long he slept and from what times he slept. And then they'll be like, okay, he woke up at 12, put him down again at, you know, 2:30 or whatever. And I'm telling you, whenever I use that app and I put him down when they say to, he goes right down. Like, it's like they actually know the sweet spots. I am going to go ahead and make myself a cup of instant coffee because I'm still not using my Nespresso. I'm still trying to figure out what coffee machine I want to get, but for right now I'm still using my Starbucks instant Italian roast and my dolce caramel, dolce, what is this? Oh, cinnamon dolce latte Starbucks creamer, which is really yummy. I ran out of my like that whip stuff that I use. I ran out of it, but I'm going to the grocery store later today and I'm gonna pick it up because it is so yummy. It's like my favorite thing now. Also, I totally meant to change my shirt before I started filming today because it's so embarrassing that I have holes in it, but whatever, real life, you guys. I wear clothes with holes. And Cam was saying this morning, he's like, Mommy, you have holes in your clothes and Daddy has holes in his clothes. You guys need to get new clothes. And I was like, Mommy really doesn't need new clothes. She just needs to throw the clothes with the holes out. But this is such a freaking comfortable shirt. It's like one of my West Virginia, I don't know if you can see it. It's one of my West Virginia tees and I just don't want to get rid of it. And it's so soft and comfortable. I just wear it around the house. So I'm like, whatever. But anyway, let me cover this up for you guys. I got that pink on pink. All right, I have not used this waffle maker in so long. I don't even, is it plugged in? Yeah. I don't even remember what you're supposed to put it on. Yeah. We'll just leave it on 5.
From up, from down, from sideways, from sideways.
Let's see how these babies turn out. I'm excited for waffles.
Me too, and Daddy.
And Daddy too, yeah.
And me too.
What about Quentin?
No, he doesn't have any teeth yet. See what that helicopter?
I wonder if Nick already knew he was going to do.
The waffle.
You want to switch him?
I'm trying to get the boys together in a little cute matching outfit so I can take a picture for the gram. This one decided to spit up all over his shirt. You guys look so cute though in your little matching hedgehog outfits. Cam, are they? Honey, what did you think of Dumbo?
I loved it, but when the mama left Dumbo, I was sad.
I know, honey. I know. You guys, he watched Dumbo, like the new one, and was bawling when they took the mom away, and I didn't realize that he was actually like gonna, I forgot the story of Dumbo, honestly, and I haven't seen it in so long, so I didn't realize that it was like that kind of movie. But my little boy's sensitive, and you got so upset, huh? Oh, it's okay, bud. What happens at the end, though?
It used to be a happy ending, and then Dumbo got the mama back.
He got his mama back, and it was happy, right?
Mm-hmm.
See? It's a happy ending. You guys, I felt so bad yesterday when he was watching it. Oh my gosh. I felt bad I let you watch that movie, honey. I mean, it was on Disney Plus. I figured it was fine. Silly mama. What's Quentin doing over there?
Playing.
What's he playing with? Is he playing with his watermelon? So earlier, I tried to get a picture of Cam and Quentin in front of the tree, and then Quentin fell over and hit his head on the floor, and I felt so bad. Super mom fail. I was trying to fix the camera that was on the table, and I wasn't paying attention, and he tumbled over, but he's okay. Are you okay, bud? Are you okay? So anyway, I decided to put them on the couch so that they would both be safe and not fall over. And look at the picture I got. It is so cute. So I'm about to post it on Instagram, but I wanted to show you guys here on YouTube because I just thought it was so cute. I'm about to head out to the grocery store. I'm kind of trying to look like incognito because I have no makeup on. I have no eyelashes, which is a big reason why I didn't even feel like putting makeup on. And I'm like in all black. Got my hat. So I'm just going to try to get in and out, even though I have a huge list of things to get for the week. Yeah, I hate going out without makeup. It's just like not me. Like I always have to have a little something on, you know what I mean? But this is it. This is how I'm doing it. Both boys are asleep, so I have a little bit of time to do some grocery shopping. But I wanted to show you guys what I'm making this week, so I'm going to go ahead and make some chili. This is like my favorite chili recipe. And it is from Jessie James Decker's book. She has some really yummy recipes in the back of her book. I highly recommend this book because it's so good. You know I love her and I love her cooking. So I'm going to make this. I'm probably going to add some jalapenos to it though to make it spicy.
Sunset slow, hey, you know you should stay for the night. What you think? One more drink while we sit by the bonfire. 'Cause this might be love. It's a feeling that I can't get rid of. So just take my
Quentin won't stop crying. I'm not sure why, so I'm gonna hold him and try and do a grocery haul, which is going to be very difficult. I picked up a new shampoo for myself. I've never tried this before. It's called Caviar Omega-3 Restorative Shampoo, sulfate-free, paraben-free. And so I just figured I would try this out, plus it smelled really good. And then I got Alex just an Herbal Essence shampoo because he is like not particular about his shampoos at all because he's a guy. I feel like they just don't care. A couple seltzer waters, and then I picked up some cornbread because I am gonna make chili this week. Some carrots for the chili and my English muffins. I got some brown rice. Picked up some marinade for chicken, Parmesan garlic. This is my marinade for the steak that I picked up, just flank steak, but I put it in the oven and it is so, so good. And then some fat-free balsamic vinaigrette dressing. Of course, my Ready Whip sweet foam for my coffee. This stuff is amazing. They had like one left, you guys, so I grabbed it. Some spinach for salads, some green beans to go with the steak. And then I also picked up these fries to go with the steak dinner. These are really good, the Smart Classic ones. Then some berries, some deli meat, the honey maple turkey for myself, and the buffalo chicken for Alex. My favorite low-fat cottage cheese. Where is the front? There we go. Good Culture. So good. I love to put like a little bit of honey and some berries in there, and sometimes I even throw some granola in there too just to give it a little crunch. It's so good. some organic eggs and some egg whites so I can make my egg McMuffins in the morning, a bunch of avocados. Let's see, what am I forgetting? Oh, some fresh broccoli for like a chicken dinner this week. And then, oh my god, my back. I'm dying, you guys. This salsa that I think I've showed y'all before. It is so amazing. We discovered it recently. It's corn, black bean, red pepper salsa, and it's really yummy. And then a bunch of like kidney beans and stuff to make the Jesse James Decker chili that I was telling you guys about. And then I also picked this up just to drink in the grocery store because I was really thirsty, and it was so good. I'm still drinking it, but it is strawberry, raspberry, lemon, honey, tart cherry probiotic a drink, and it's really good. So I think that's everything. Oh, this is what I wanted to show you guys too. I told you guys about how Cam got sick on the way to Harper's Ferry for Thanksgiving, and then on the way home he also threw up too. Like Alex had to pull over so he could throw up. So he's been getting car sick, which is unfortunate, but we are taking him to a little Christmas lights festival this week, and it's a little bit of a ride because it's in downtown DC, so I'm kind of nervous that he might get sick. So I asked you guys on Instagram what to do, and so many of you told me to buy the Dramamine for kids and to give it to him like half a pill like 30 minutes before we leave, and then also the C-band. So I picked this up. I'll link them both down below in case your kids get sick in the car too and you've been needing something. And I'll update you guys and let you know how they work out, but I'm just hoping and praying that he doesn't get sick because I just feel so bad for the little guy. Oh my god, do you see my lashes? Oh my god, you guys, I need to take them off. I honestly cannot even take myself seriously with the 4 lashes on my face. I can't even look at myself right now. I'm just gonna talk to you guys like this. Is this okay? So, I wanted to give you guys some sleep training tips since he is doing so much better. So one would be to download the Huckleberry app. 100% you will love it. Next would be, I make sure that the room that he's in, which is my room, he's still sleeping in our room right now, and he's in the pack and play, but if you are putting your little one in the crib in their own bedroom, these steps would work as well, but I make sure that the room is like pretty dark. I do have a little nightlight because I have the hatch, so I leave it like a tiny bit on, but that's really just for me so I can see him at night if I want to like look at him. I have the sound machine on. I have it on the white noise. I just feel like that's what I've read that babies like the most. So I put it on white noise pretty high. You know, not so it's like gonna hurt their ears or anything, but like pretty high up. Just so like it drowns out any noise that's outside of the room so it doesn't wake him up. And then I don't put anything in the pack and play with him. But I do make sure like he's comfortable, so I'll obviously change his diaper right before. I'll make sure that he's fed. And then what else do I do? Oh, and then I put the nested bean sleep sack on him. That is something that I use every single night. I just find that it works with him, so I have a few of them, and I always put him in like a sleeper with feet to make sure he's warm, and then I put the nested bean sleep sack over him. So then I sing him Old MacDonald. That's just like the song that he loves the most out of all the songs that I sing to him. He loves Old MacDonald, so I sing him Old MacDonald. I read him a little book, and then I go around the entire room, and I did this with Cam too. I go around the entire room. Is this in focus? There we go. And we say goodnight to all the things in the room. So like goodnight bed, goodnight changing table, goodnight TV, goodnight wall, goodnight closet, like goodnight to like a bunch of things in the room, and he loves that. And then I say goodnight Quentin, and then I put him in the pack and play, and I walk out the door, turn off the light, and shut the door, and that's it. He usually does cry just for like a little bit, but then he will fall asleep on his own. If he does keep crying, I wait about 5 minutes, like I'll time it, and after 5 minutes I'll go in and I'll pick him up and soothe him, just like tell him it's okay, and like make sure that he calms down. And once he calms down, like I won't feed him because I know that he's already fed, but once he calms down, I'll place him back in the pack and play. Oh, and I do put the pacifier in his mouth also when I lay him down for bed. I forgot to tell you guys that. So anyway, I will make sure that he calms down, and then I'll lay him back down, put the pacifier in his mouth, and walk out the door and shut the door. And usually by then he will just go to sleep because he's just so tired. Anyway, those are my little tips. I do it every single night, and I have heard that if you do like a routine every single night with them and do the same things every night, it really helps with babies to be able to fall asleep. It is 6:30 p.m. you guys, and I'm having a second cup of coffee. Also, I just got a new sweet foam, which I didn't have for my morning coffee because I had run out, so. So it's the next day. Last night was so bad. Like, I told you guys how I hurt my back, which I don't know how I did it, but I think I was like working out. And last night it was excruciating. Like, I was in excruciating pain. I could barely move. I could barely sleep. And it hurts so bad right now. I just took a couple Tylenol, but I don't know what I did, you guys, but I'm like freaking out just because it's so hard to do anything, like even walk. If I move a certain way, it like kills me. And so picking up Quentin and like feeding him and everything has been so difficult. It hurts to breathe. It hurts to laugh. Like, it's just really bad, you guys. So, yeah, I'm probably not going to be doing much today. My back hurts so bad. Like, I was crying last night. Like, I have not been in this much pain in a really long time.
Sunset slow.